Hello, everyone. Well, there has been a lot going on in the world. We've had the stock market crashing, the stock market rising, we've had tariffs, tariff exemptions, lots of turmoil and uncertainty. Who really knows what is going to happen next? But let's focus on what we do know about the last month in the real estate market, and then also make some predictions on what could actually happen in the months to follow. Now, let's start with talking about mortgage rates and what's happened to them over the last few months. Now, they were actually slightly above the 7% range in mid January. And now, since that time, we've seen a slow and steady decline where interest rates hit around the mid 6% range in early March. Then we saw this rapid bump up in rates, and they've actually settled back down just below the 7% range. Let's switch gears slightly and talk about tariffs and how home builders could be impacted and what it could mean for the national real estate market. So if tariffs remain in place, home builders could see the biggest impacts. And here are a couple scenarios illustrating that. So the costs of goods that are used to build homes will most certainly go up due to the tariffs. And home builders will be faced with passing on those costs to the buyer, and this could lead to a higher price point to purchase a home for the consumer. Now, a secondary scenario for home builders is if the cost to build homes actually becomes too high, some builders may stop or limit their building completely. And this is similar to what they did in the past when prices for materials soared. This happened to lead to less inventory, and buyers were actually forced to compete for homes, and we saw considerable price appreciation. Now, before we get into the local market, just always a quick reminder. I'm Adam Golden with Compass Real Estate. If you are planning on buying, selling, or possibly investing, love to sit down with you, have a talk, develop a game plan. My contact info is always in the description below. So let's now talk about what's happening locally. Inventory, homes under contract, and homes sold have actually climbed steadily since the beginning of the year for the San Ramon Valley areas. Now, all Tri-Valley cities have actually seen an increase month over month of more inventory coming on the market. Although in many other parts of the country, like Florida in particular, we're actually seeing signs that inventory is significantly rising due to less transactions happening. Florida appears to be well on its way to a buyer's market. This is something locally we haven't seen in a very long time. So it begs the question, what should you do if you're a home seller or a home buyer in the San Ramon Valley area? Well, prices are still historically on the high end, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. So I think it's a great time to sell your house. And for buyers with interest rates historically great, I wouldn't hesitate to get out now and find a great home as well. Now let's get into the statistics for the local area, in particular for the Tri-Valley cities for April 2025. San Ramon currently has 61 active homes, 38 that are pending, and 39 that sold for the month of April. Now for the sold homes, they are actually at 101% of the list price. Median sold price is a hair under 2 million, and median days on the market is 8. Dublin has 40 active homes, 24 that are pending, and 29 sold in the month of April. Now, for those sold homes, they are actually at 106% of the list price, a slight increase there. Median sold price is 1.65 million, and the median days on the market is 11. The statistics for April in Danville currently have them at 68 active homes, 54 that are pending, and 50 that have sold. For the sold homes, they're at 101% of the list price. Median sold price is 2.1 million, and the median days on the market is 7. The city of Pleasanton, they have 81 active homes, 50 that are pending, and 38 sold in the month of April. And for those sold homes, they're at 101% of the list price. Median sold price is 1.83 million, and the median days on the market is 9. The city of Livermore, they currently have 81 active homes, 80 that are pending, and 69 sold in April. For the sold homes, they're at 103% of the list price. Median sold price is $1,250,000, and median days on the market is 9. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me. Reach out if you need anything real estate related. Again, it's always a pleasure to converse with you. I hope to see you guys soon. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe below. Until next time.